What's going on, my guys? Welcome back to my channel. I'm Garrett with Game by the Beach. Very excited to be here with you today because, guys, the news is finally here. Witch and Shaman are getting an actual debuff. An actual nerf. You know what? Debuff is the wrong word. They're getting an actual nerf. Okay, so I'm super excited to share the news with you. If you guys haven't seen it yet, you can always see the news for what's upcoming in Rush Royale on either the Rush Royale Discord page or on their Facebook. They don't have a Twitter, so you got to go to one of those platforms to check out all the information. But we're going to be breaking it down completely today, and you're going to be hearing exactly what I think about these changes that are upcoming. And I think it's pretty amazing. So I'm ready to get started. We're actually just going to be doing a co-op run while we're here, showing off Shaman and Witch, because you know what, it is going to nerf both of these cards in PvP, but it's also going to nerf them in dungeons, so it's going to be a little bit interesting. So how we're doing a full dungeon support right here may be subject to change after this next update, after these balancing changes, whatever you want to call them, come out. So I figured, why not show off a Shaman Witch support deck right here with my man who's running Demon Hunter, and then talk about all the changes that are coming your way. But guys, if you are enjoying this video, make sure that you are subscribed to the channel, like the video, and also share the channel with your friends, whether they like the channel, don't like the channel, play the game, don't play the game. If you think they'd enjoy the content, share it with them, because it helps enable me to continue making the content that you guys enjoy so much, even if I'm away from home and on the road like I am right now. And it helps grow the Rush Royale community, so they listen to us, just like we're talking about today with the balancing changes. No way they would have changed Witch. No way they would have changed Shaman, actually changed Shaman, if we weren't such the community that we are, talking in their ear, whispering in their ear, yelling at them, whatever you want to say. I'm really excited to get started. So without further ado, let's hop on over to their Facebook page, and I'm going to read it, help you guys understand it, and then talk about exactly how I feel about all these different things. But let's see if he's ready for me to Shaman. Are you good? Are you ready for me to Shaman? Because I'll just like spam a little bit. Okay, he's ready. So let's just spam like a little bit just to help him out a bit, and then we'll jump right into all the juicy information that you guys are waiting for. I don't want to make you guys wait too long. Just want to make sure that my man is feeling supported. Okay, it's always good to be supported. Support everybody, guys. Support your friends. Support everybody. All right, that looks like good enough for now. Here we go. Dear players. Oh, it's so personal. Fresh news. In the next game version, we will focus on adding lots of content to the game for players of any rating, okay? But we will tell you more about this later. Now it's time for the long-awaited news about Witch and Shaman being updated. It's about dang time. Oh my gosh, important. All changes are currently being tested and are not final, okay? They will not appear on servers until the release of version 16.0. So there's no news on when exactly these changes are going to be coming. It's just that this is what is in the works, which I'm still just as excited about that, okay? If they're working on it like this, that means it's on their radar. That means they have every intention in releasing it the way they're talking about it. We're getting hit with Wi-Fi bars because I'm in a hotel, and who knows who else is on here doing work, doing YouTube videos. Anybody in this hotel right now doing YouTube videos? I have no idea. Let's just merge this right quick, and we'll go over here, I guess, and we'll just do that, and we'll do that, and we'll do another trickster, and we'll do this. I just want my man to feel like I'm helping, you know? Okay. Let's do that. Let's do that. That's up. I did a ooh. Let's hit him with an oops. I hit one of his things by accident. Alright, that's what I get for spamming. Okay, Shaman. Here we go. Shaman. The projectile's speed will be made faster than now, but the hit effect will not... Lost my train of thought because it will not be instant. Okay. So first off, they have changed the projectile speed of Shaman a dozen times, and I never really think that it matters. I don't really think that anybody has complained that it's too fast. People have complained about what the Shaman does, and they complain about the fact that a lag spike or disconnection type of thing, it doesn't even matter how fast it comes. The disconnection, you can't merge no matter the speed, it's disconnection, things like that. So, okay. Hitting an opponent's unit will weaken it for 4 to 5 seconds in PvP. Guys, getting hit by a Shaman will now weaken it. It will not take away a rank necessarily. It will weaken it. I think that is crazy, amazing news. After this time, the unit will lose 1 merge rank or gain in PvE, okay? Also, there is a chance, depending on the level of the Shaman, that 2 merge ranks can be lost. Okay, so there's a chance that it could get merged down twice. It'll give you more time to merge it with a Portal Keeper because it'll be a debuff, and then after 4 to 5 seconds, it'll be merged down. So okay, it's still pretty crazy, but it's definitely a different mechanic, which I'm excited about. If a unit is moved with the Portal Keeper, I'm getting ahead of myself, right? Or merged to another, then the effect disappears without consequences as before. Okay, so in that 4 to 5 seconds, you can merge it or move it with Portal Keeper, and instead of that getting ranked down one time, it eliminates all debuffs and consequences and anything like that. We're going up against Tribunal in just a second. I'll hit my Trickster right now. It doesn't matter. So, those who use the Shaman will have the opportunity to weaken the enemy more as the unit levels up. Okay. Those who use other decks will have more time to react and move the unit away from the attack, right? We just talked about that. And according to the game's technical aspects, high ping problems will also be reduced significantly. Okay, so hopefully, all right, he's whistling at me. That means business time. So hopefully the lag spikes that we are always dealing with Shaman are going to be pretty much eliminated, because it's not just taking away a unit right off the bat, it's debuffing it and then taking it away. So you're going to have just mountains of time to deal with it. So it's still pretty powerful, but definitely a significant nerf. For PvE, there's almost no difference. It's going to get ranked up eventually, maybe even ranked up twice eventually, and then it's going to give a little bit of an attack speed buff or attack damage buff in the meantime. So I think that's pretty cool. I'm going to keep on merging right here, and I'm really, really excited. Let me know in the comments what you guys think about this change. Do you think it's going to be even more toxic? You think that it's actually a buff? Because there is something to be said about that. If you guys don't have a unit that you can merge with that Shaman, or merge with the guy that's going to get hit by the Shaman, or you don't have Portal Keeper in your deck, not only now is that unit going to get ranked down, but it also could get ranked down twice, which was never a possibility with the way Shaman was set up before. So I definitely think there's an aspect of it to be still very toxic, maybe even more toxic, but it also is giving you guys a lot more time to deal with it, to where you didn't necessarily have that time before, and hopefully it gets rid of all of those lag spike nonsense that I know every single one of us have dealt with in the past. But guys, if you want to catch me live and talk about this stuff, I do live stream. We live stream exclusively on Twitch. It's just twitch.tv/gamebythebeach. We'd absolutely love to have you guys come on by. You can play with me, play against me, challenge me. You can have me play a deck that you guys are running and see how I do with it rather than you playing it. And I really hope you guys stop by this coming Friday, because this will be the first stream that we're actually going to be at our new location. So I don't even know exactly what it's going to look like, but we're going to have a brand new setup. And we can hang out and show off what it's going to be looking like, what the setup is going to be looking like, probably for the next at least 3 months. So very, very excited about that. But without further ado, let's finish out this information, talk about Witch, okay? Because I think I'm even more excited to hear about the changes for Witch. So here we go, Witch. A unit that is affected by the witch will start healing monsters with a certain probability. Currently, it's 100%, okay? And with a lower healing percentage than it will be in the future. That's what they mean. Depending on the level of the witch who applied the effect, okay? Current talents will also be looked through and modified to better match the changes. Okay, so here we go. The effect will still be negative in PvP or positive in dungeons, and the higher the level of the witch, the more she will affect the unit. That's the same. That's already the case. The effect's power will noticeably weaken. A level 7 witch will no longer remove a significantly higher level unit from the game. Okay, that's huge, right? At the same time, if you have only one unit for damage, then the impact will be noticeable. And if there are a lot of such units on the field, then the impact of the effect will be much lower. Okay, so they're not going into a ton of detail on how the witch is going to get nerfed. I have actually heard, maybe I read this a little bit bizarrely, but I heard somewhere that it's not going to be a healing debuff, whatever, from witch on a single unit. Instead, it will be as a whole for a bunch of your units, which they kind of alluded to right here, but I don't know if there's another spot of information where they would be a little bit more clear in that aspect. But it sounds like it's, let's say if I'm playing Inquisitor and I only have one Inquis on the board. If I get hit by that witch, I'm going to have loads of problem because all of the debuff is on that one unit. Okay. If I have 4 Inquisitors on the board and one of the units gets hit by the witch, instead of that one unit taking a bunch of healing, he's hitting me with a good game, a bunch of healing just as that one unit, it's going to have a heal of across the board. So the heal is going to be way more reduced after this nerf than it is currently. I think I explained that a little bit better than they did, but they actually have a little bit more information here, not on which, but let's talk about it, okay? Will there be other changes? Yes, we are currently discussing changes to the following units, and listen up, fellas. Grindstone. Oh my gosh, you guys remember when Grindstone was decent? Grindstone stinks now, so Grindstone. Portal Keeper. Interested to see what they do with Portal Keeper, okay? Portal Keeper is really, really strong, okay? It's very, very important. It's almost important to have Portal Keeper in almost every deck you play nowadays, unless it's like Meteor and Corsair maybe, but like every other deck you kind of need Portal Keeper. I'm wondering if they're going to nerf him because his play rate is so high, but people are only playing him because of how good Shaman and Witch are. So don't make him not be able to like protect, because then everything would be a mess. Demon Hunter again. Demon Hunter, are you kidding me? That's crazy that they're reworking Demon Hunter once again. Blade Dancer, I'm sure they want to buff Blade Dancer a little bit. Her play rate has gone through the floor over the last handful of months. I think she got like a little secret nerf at one point and has just gotten less and less of a play rate. Then the last one is Trapper. Trapper, what a random card to be thrown into this balancing changes, but I love Trapper. You guys know I love Trapper. If you guys are longtime subscribers, I've played Trapper almost as a joke for a long time, and it's always just funny to play him, and I would love to see him actually in the meta and decent. I think that would be really, really funny. And then at the end it just says, and others, are new talents planned in the next update? No, the next patch should open up a couple of new game strategies for you and introduce changes for existing units. So no new talents coming our way, but certainly a lot of changes that are going to be coming our way. So let me know what you guys think. Let's pop on over back into this game to try and focus up on winning a little bit. Where even are we? Wave 28. We actually banged out this this video. I usually go a little bit longer, or yeah, I guess take a little bit longer to talk about it. I'm just interested to see how it works. Shaman and Witch clearly needed a rework. Okay, Shaman hasn't had a rework ever. It's had nerfs in the sense of the projectile being slower, but every time they did that, I would always say that that wasn't the problem. The problem is not the speed in which the Shaman is coming down. It's the fact that the Shaman can take away a unit. If I'm playing against a guy with a high-level Trickster and they're running Shaman, and I'm struggling to find cards anyway, and they can beat me in the first 10, not minutes, first minute of the game. Literally the first minute of the game. Because they just wipe my board off, and I don't have Portal Keepers, I don't have things to merge. I think that's really disheartening and not fun at all. Witch was the same exact thing. Okay, again, it's the fact that using Witch one time could win you a match, which there's just not a whole lot of cards that you could say that. So I think it's rightfully so that they're getting a rework. Very excited to see how they go. The fact that they're not adding any talents or adding any like different units or adding anything to the game, they're just reworking a couple of units and then balancing changes and buffing a few other units. The update should come pretty quickly. Okay, it almost feels like it should just be called like 15 point something as the next, like a little bit of a patch rather than like an actual update. But they're gonna make it a 16.0, and then hopefully after that they can start working on some talents. And if they're gonna do new cards, just promise me, devs, if you guys are listening, if you're gonna add some new cards to the game, just don't make them legendary. I don't need more legendaries. We don't need to focus on more legendaries. Add some commons, add some rares, add some dark domain commons. That would be super cool. Add some, like, you know, support units. That would be pretty fun. You know, right now the only support units that people use are Chemist, Bombardier, or Knight Statue. Okay, Banner stinks, Grindstone stinks. You're reworking Grindstone, that's great. But there's no other like support units. What else? Harlequin, Dryad are in a you know, category of their own. As like support units, it's basically Chemist and Bombardier. Add some other stuff, man. I don't know. Cold Mage, I guess some people use Cold Mage maybe. But I would love to see that. So I hope you guys watch. Let me know if you guys are creeping in the comments. Let me know. But let's just keep on going. Let's finish out this game. I'm trying to find where everything is. We got a Witch right there. We got a Shaman right here. We got another Witch. I'll do one of those. We got Bedlam coming up. I guess we'll just spam out some Demonologists. We'll do one of these guys. If we can fight through the lag, please. Keep on working here. We got a Shaman right there. Typically, as you guys probably know, I don't typically use Witch in co-op, but I figured it was fitting because we were talking all about Witch in this video, so I might as well show her off. And talk about how maybe this will be one of the last times that we're able to use her in this aspect. So could be pretty cool, could be pretty interesting. But yeah, let me know in the comments, guys, what you think of the changes. Are you excited? Did I get them all right? Did I say the right things? Did I explain it the right way? Did I understand it the right way? Because you know, that was the first time I like skimmed it one other time, but pretty much the first time that I saw this information, read this information, and of course, first time I've brought it to you guys, maybe not the first time you guys have seen it. So we're all trying to understand it together. I'm hoping they put out a little bit more information until they release the balancing changes and then put the news in the game. We won't be able to see exactly how the changes are going to affect our game. But we took out Bedlam very, very quickly, taking out our Bedlam right now. I haven't had a sip of water this entire game because I have been chatting away. Oliver's walking around. Oliver, come here. Come here. You want to pop on the video? Come here. Hey, bud. Come say hi to the people. Come say hi to the people. Oh, yeah. Come say hi to the people. What do you think about Witch? You think Witch stinks? Lick your face if you think Witch stinks. Uh-oh. Oh, that was a leg. All right, good. Okay, good. Good boy. A little sneak peek of the Papa running around. 4 waves to go. Let's finish this strong. Okay, we've got a couple of moves that we can make. Witches right now really don't matter. If you guys are playing Witch in co-op, I really only merge Witches with Witches. I use my Mimes and Harlequins exclusively for Shamans to the best of my ability, and other than that, I don't really do a whole lot. Right now I'm kind of stuck. I'll just do that for right now, even though I just said that I wouldn't do that, but we're going to do it nonetheless. Let's merge out these guys, Now we can copy some of our shamans as we get hit with a lag spike. Relax, okay? I know the hotel Wi-Fi is bad. I understand. It's okay. Let's just relax out here. Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm going to do this. We've got a beefy demo right there. Let's just go there. We'll go over here. We're going to do all this stuff. I probably have so much mana built up just because I haven't done a whole lot in this game. Shout out to my man, Tharticus. Thank you, Tharticus. Oh, and you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually leave a link to Tharticus's live stream because he started live streaming recently. And I want to support him and I want to pop in and see it. And as soon as I'm settled in a little bit more, we're absolutely going to make that happen. But shout out to my man. Thank you so much for helping out, dude. And you help out so much in clans and in Discord and all that stuff. So just know it doesn't go unnoticed, even though I'm MIA all the time because I'm always doing things. But we're going to be okay. So let's do that. 2 waves to go. Try not to spam Demonologist's wall. There's no other units on the board. That's my #1 rule. Probably not my #1 rule. Gorgon versus Virus. Oof. Gorgon and Virus, I should say. That is not a problem. Let's just keep going. I haven't even looked at his board once. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 max Demon Hunters. A couple of them are not max. What are those guys doing? They're letting me down. This is a YouTube video. You can't not be max. What are you doing? I'm just gonna do that. I don't know. I'll do that as well. It's just, let's do another huge demo. That'll be fun. Let's do that. We've got got a huge witch. Let's do that. Huge witch. All right, we'll do that. We'll keep on going here. We'll do that. We'll do that. And finally, I ran out of mana. And with 1 wave to go, I'll spam right there. That guy's already max. We got a bunch of demos. Let's hit him with a good game. I'll do a bunch of demos also just to make it kind of funny. And we'll spam a million demos as much as we can. Can we max out 1 more guy? Make it interesting. Let's make it interesting. And that is a GG. Hit him with a good game. That's all she wrote, fellas. That's all she wrote. I was going to hit him with a good game once again, but I couldn't. Let's just check out his equipment right now. You guys like to see equipment. That's his equipment right there. This is my equipment right here. Okay, I'm running a support deck, so I like the mana robes as well as the sturdy staff. And because this was a golden ticket, we're going to get a cool almost 18,000 gold, which is just absolutely massive. And while we're at it, why not collect a bunch of this stuff? Because I think we actually have a really nice chest to collect as well. So let's open that up. Anything cool? No. Anything cool? Ooh, actually, a clock. I still got to find a deck. If you guys are still here, let me know a deck that I can play with Clock of Power, because I really want to find one, and I haven't found one yet, and I can level mine up to maybe even 11, but I haven't done so far. But guys, that is going to be the end of this YouTube video. If you enjoyed, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll check you guys out in tomorrow's video.